Good evening, and welcome back to NBC News. I'm Joshua Michaels, and I'll be interviewing Damian Sullivan, one of Washington State's potential candidates for federal attorney general. How are you tonight, Mr. Sullivan?
I'm good, Mr. Michaels.
That's good to hear. First up, what is the federal attorney general's biggest need now, and what would you do to fill that need?
Yeah, the district attorney office needs to step up in terms of social progress. I have some associates in the government who have a plan called Plan 531-8008. It's basically just a plan to catch America up in terms of social progress. Sox are awesome. I love the Red Sox. Anyways. We hear all of you out there, my fans, my lovers out there, about how you guys scream for the downfall of corporations, and like Amazon and Disney, and oh yeah, that reminds me. We sued Disney recently for supporting a Georgian lawmaker that was anti-abortion, and it didn't go well. Right, we lost. Right.
So, Mr. Sullivan, what does this project entail?
We're going to be evolving our education system throughout the entire country and making it all equal throughout. We would actually open up our education system to being more open to more forms of sex ed instead of always being about abstinence and stuff like that. And we would actually have class lessons required by law for all schools to have
Contraception.
Fuck me. We would further protect schools by protecting students' rights to equal and fair education, and also protect their rights to privacy. And another thing that we would probably we would totally fix, is student debt. We would forgive all of that, yes. Don't think I'm saying too much there. Yeah. We would forgive student debt, and that would probably improve so much in our school system, being able to do that. And yeah, you look like you have a question.
So, some Republican people on the other end of the spectrum from you, they have proposed bringing America back to a nuclear family stereotype. What do you say to that?
Nuclear.
After the interview with Mr. Sullivan, we gained access to the entirety of Project 531-8008. This is what it actually entails. This is a 900-page document detailing the total takeover of the federal government by the far left. It details the change of societal views on topics such as education, abortion, family structure, and sex. And it completely reforms the Department of Education. The project removes job protections for private company employees, making everything government sanctioned. And every top position will be replaced with a liberal plug-in. It'll increase corporate and income taxes and reduce presidential power and impose an ultra-liberal social vision. It'll flood decision-making by making everything a vote. And it'll make the central government even more powerful. It'll declassify every government record, root out wrongdoers, and fire corrupt authorities. It'll also increase regulation and government spending. Borders will be completely open, and renewable energy is required, which will stop coal and oil use completely. The terms sexual orientation, gender equality, abortion, and reproductive rights will be in every piece of government literature, and it'll force diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in schools and government departments across the country. For education, it'll completely change the way it's set up from being state-run to federal-run, which means that all states must teach the same topics, such as sex ed, critical race theory, evolution, and gender studies. It will outlaw private schools and homeschooling, which will mean that every child has to go to public school. It'll forgive all student debt, and FERPA is not obligatory. Staff are required to refer to a student by chosen name and pronouns, even if it violates moral and/or religious convictions. Every gender will be available for selection when selecting a gender on school registration. And the term sets will mean what the student identifies as, not what they biologically are. Abortions will be widely advertised and federally legal. Marriage will not be based on the Bible, which means that same-sex is allowed, polygamy is allowed, and family does not have to be in the nuclear family stereotype. And porn is widely encouraged and broadcast.